Look, I think that they had a great time out there.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joven and Tonic fam, Crow fam. I am back with some more bullish content for you guys in this video. A lot of news, a lot of updates. Market is bullish, Tonic is bullish, and you love to see that. So we're gonna dive deep into Tonic like we always do in this video. The markets, what can we expect for Tonic? And you know, I'm bullish. I expect up only season for a while, okay? I'm expecting up only season and then corrections along the way. But I don't know, man. I like I said, I think it's the start of the bull. Maybe we have a lot of sideways chop, but you know, it's the perfect storm, man. CPI data coming in lower, 6%. Banks are crashing, so the Fed has to, you know, be very careful what they do with interest rates moving forward. Bitcoin and stocks, gold breaking out because the financial system as we know it could be on the brink of extinction. This is where projects like Tonic, DeFi shine, right? So there's a lot to unpack, guys, and you know, it is getting super bullish. So we'll see what happens, man. But I think, you know, I know the future is very bright. It could still take time, but with the breakout that we see here, right, with Tonic, how it's breaking out with the lead market mover Bitcoin, imagine in a bull cycle, imagine in the peak of the next cycle at the top after the Bitcoin halving, where Tonic will be in the future. You can't rule out anything, guys. 10x, 100x, you can't rule it out at all. I'm telling you. We're gonna dive deep once again, guys. If this content is something that you're interested in, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers. Support with a super thanks, super comment, and become a channel member to support the channel even further for new updates, early updates, and shout outs in my future videos. Let's start off with a video right here, the opening bell.
They're gonna basically say, come back to the office at least 3 days a week. In person is what's important. And he's talking about efficiency every other word.
It's very bold. Is there any company doing what he's doing?
You hear the people cheering, guys. This is the stock market, guys. This is peak Wall Street, Jim Cramer, and people are super happy. Look at this. Let's take a look at the opening bell.
Suggestion that the world's changed and we can't be the way we were. Remember, if he's doing this, he's not blowing billions on the actual metaverse either. I think people should recognize that this is a document that says if you think I'm blowing billions on metaverse, I'm not. They're going to be circumspect.
It's a green day all around, guys. Look at all that green, okay? And it's reflecting in the crypto markets as well. It's reflecting in the Tonic price as well. It's green. We gotta feel bullish. It's good to feel happy and be, you know, bullish. It's nothing is wrong with feeling bullish.
Look, I think that they had a great time out there. And the combination of Silicon Valley Bank and this memo.
Great stuff. Absolutely great stuff, man. And, you know, very funny tweet. Jim Cramer tells investors to sell their Bitcoin. And from history, we know what happens when Jim Cramer says to sell, right? You should do the opposite. If he's saying to sell your Bitcoin, your crypto assets, this is when you buy. Because whenever you do the opposite of Cramer, you yield results. He was saying SVB Bank, one of the largest banks, the 16th largest bank in the US, he was saying that is one of the best banks to put your money. It collapsed, right? Literally collapsed. And, you know, from history, it's been like that with Cramer all the time. Whenever he says something, you do the opposite, you're gonna be successful. So if he's saying to sell your Bitcoin, your crypto assets, this is when you buy, okay? We're gonna be in a bull market. Right here in this tweet, Cramer says sell this Bitcoin rally, and I replied the bull market is back. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, breaking from radar, Banking giants JP Morgan, Citi, and others have been flooded with new deposits in the largest movement of funds in more than a decade. RIP small banks, the whole system is more concentrated and fragile than ever. So because of SVB and a lot of regional banks collapsing, a lot of people are moving their money into the bigger banks. I think you should have diversified. You should have been getting into crypto, gold, right? Not just putting all of your money into the bigger banks, because who's to say the bigger banks can't collapse? It's built on a house of cards, guys. I'm telling you, it is built on a house of cards. So if SVB could go down, JP Morgan, Citi could go down as well. I remember another tweet from Jim Cramer saying, I think it was JP Morgan. It's either JP Morgan or Wells Fargo. He was saying it's the either or is a fortress, right? And if history has shown itself, if Jim Cramer says JP Morgan or Wells Fargo is a fortress, I would not keep my money there. I would run for the hills, withdraw my money, and put it in the Crow and Tonic. That's what I would do, okay? I would put it into Crow and Tonic, you know? US inflation falls to 6%. This is very bullish, guys. This is super bullish. And right here from Duo9, banks are in disbelief. While the biggest bank in the world is tanking, the future of banking is pumping. A hot war has started. Pick your side. This decision will have a dramatic impact on your future well-being. Nothing can stop what has started. We could see the lead market mover Bitcoin breaking out, while JP Morgan, its stock is plummeting. Guys, we're witnessing history. History is happening right before our eyes. And if you're holding Tonic and Crow, you're on the right side of history. You are on the right side of history. Look at this beautiful breakout for Tonic on the 1 month. When the banks are collapsing, Tonic is moving to the upside. I've been saying it on the channel, man, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy to see, and I thank you guys so much for the support. From tier 10K, Nomura forecasts 25 basis point Fed rate cut and quantitative tightening halt in March. So we could see the next time the Fed raises rates, it's going to be a 25 basis point hike, which is bullish, not a 50. And we could see a halt of quantitative tightening, which is the Fed raising rates. We could see a pause in that. Once a pause is announced, expect Tonic to go even further to the upside, okay? You see this move? Expect a bigger move if the Fed announces a pause in rate hikes. And from Radar, Deutsche Bank calls end to rate hikes. Joining Goldman Sachs and Barclays in the chorus. Fed cuts rather than hikes. So they want a pause to the rate hikes. They want the rate hikes to stop, and they want them to pivot and start cutting the hikes, because they're seeing what's happening. A lot of these banks, a lot of the system can't withstand all the Fed rate hikes. So Deutsche Bank is calling for an end to that. I'm telling you guys, man, when that starts to take place, expect Tonic to go crazy. Bitcoin is gonna make its move first. Crow and Tonic will follow and go absolutely bonkers, guys. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. I've been saying it. DCA, diamond hand, wait for the bull. Don't worry about short-term price action. It doesn't matter to worry about short-term price action. That's when you lose out on gains, okay? If you have conviction on a project and it is a fundamentally sound altcoin like Tonic, you have nothing to worry about, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I've been kind of crushing it, so so I'm gonna take my little credit right now. But you can't be right all the time, right? So yeah, man, we'll see what happens as these things unfold. but you know, it's if you're happy, if you see the chart being bullish, you're like, man, see, I was holding, I knew I should have held, I saw the retrace, but I still held, and now we're seeing moves to the upside. You know, you're probably feeling like a champ right now, and you should feel that way. Tonic fam, Crow fam, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, everything Tonic and myself is in the description. Support the channel with a super comment, a super thanks, or become a channel member, and you know, you could get shout outs and my content early becoming a channel member, and it helps to support the channel even further. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.